I've flown to Australia, Europe, and New Zealand, all first class for under $600. What's up guys, it's Casey McKeown back again with another video this week, and this video honestly has been a long time coming. Now with everything that's been happening over the last couple years, travel unfortunately has still occurred in my life, but it's been more domestic and less international. Now the reason I'm making this video this week is because I got an incredible offer for the American Express Gold Card. I currently use the Chase Sapphire Reserve for all of my personal purchases. It's something I have had for almost half a decade, and I've been utilizing the Chase Business Inc. on 2 of my business LLCs. So my rental properties, as well as my S-Corp election for my real estate team. Now there's nothing wrong with either of those cards. Both of them definitely have satisfied everything that I've needed when it comes to being able to use them for travel redemption. The Chase Sapphire Reserve I'm gonna continue to use for all of my personal purchases, but because of the increase in expenses that I'm actually accruing when it comes to marketing and travel with business, I'm gonna upgrade to this new card. Now, unfortunately, with everything that's going on, I'm trying to sell a duplex and potentially purchase 2 other properties. I do not want to follow through with a credit card. So as of right now, I just have the promotion that I was sent, but I'm gonna break down to you what the promotion was, how great of a promotion it is, and why the American Express Gold Card is gonna be my new card that I utilize for my real estate company and all the purchases that I make for my real estate team. Now, if you were to go online right now and you were to look up the bonus sign-up points for the American Express Gold Card, originally it's $60,000, and obviously this promotion wavers from time to time, and it sometimes increases and sometimes decreases, but as of right now, if you were to sign up online, you'd be getting about 75,000 points. Now, to give you guys something to compare that to, you got the Business Inc. that's gonna be giving you 100,000 points versus the Business Gold is only gonna be giving you a total of 75,000 points. Well, the thing is, when you get promotions in the mail, they oftentimes are better than what you can find online. So when I open this up, it's welcomed me to, and take a look at this guys, 130,000 points. Now there's a lot of people out there that credit card churn, and this is definitely something I looked into early on when I started my business. It's something I just don't have the time and effort to do now, but I do make a ton of purchases personally as well as on my business card, so I am all for having a credit card as long as you know you got to pay it at the end of the month. Now when we're comparing it to the current credit card that I use, the Business Inc., right now I'm getting 3x points for any purchase, mainly on travel and on advertising. Those are my 2 biggest expenses when it comes to business related costs. Now, the perk here with the Business Gold is I don't get 3x, I get 4x. So I get an additional point for every dollar spent on any kind of travel or any kind of advertising. And as one of my previous videos that actually was uploaded earlier this week, I spend a substantial amount of money every single year on advertising. Now, as of February of 2022, monthly, I'm spending about $5,500 a month on Zillow ad spend. Zillow ad spend is directly marketing leads for my real estate team. Now, that is gonna continue to increase as my team grows. So $5,500 now may be $10,000 or $15,000 by the end of the year. And if you do the math, $15,000 times 4 points per dollar spent, you're gonna be able to accumulate, or I'm going to be able to accumulate, a substantial amount of points. So really the big difference is maxing out the American Express Business Gold versus maxing out the Chase Sapphire Inc. Preferred. Now as a new realtor, I definitely wasn't spending a ton of money. Now I was spending enough money to warrant using a credit card, but the Business Inc. Preferred was an opportunity that made sense with a small nominal annual fee of $95. Now growing up to the American Express Business Gold Card, I'm accruing an additional fee with the fact that the annual fee is $250, but it's given me the opportunity to fully max my value at 600,000 points versus 450,000 points. Now the reason is because it has a max spend every single year, both of these credit cards, for $150,000. $150,000 if you use the Business Inc. Preferred at 3x points, that's 450,000 points. Now on the American Express Gold Card, since I can accrue 4x points, I'm being able to accrue 600,000 points versus 450,000. Now, with the large sign-up bonus that I'm going to get of 130,000 points, I do need to spend $20,000 in business expenses within the first 6 months, but that's gonna be easily accrued just by my Zillow spend. I'm spending about $60,000 just with my current value, $60,000 to $65,000 a year. So if I just charge my card for my Zillow ad spend, I'll easily hit the Met value and I'll be able to accrue the $130,000 bonus point sign-up promotion that they have. So again, guys, the $130,000 promotion sign-up, as well as the $600,000 that I'm likely going to max out the first 12 months of owning this card. Within 12 months, I'm gonna be able to accrue about 730,000 points. Now, 730,000 points, again, aren't dollars. That 730,000 points are what I can redeem for travel. Redeeming for travel, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I've been able to use points to travel first class to Australia. I've been able to travel first class to New Zealand, and I even took a first class trip to Europe. And to be honest with you guys, all of those trips that I've flown now international, flying first class and being able to lay down and sleep on the plane makes me never really want to have to fly coach again. Now, to break down those points, so 730,000 points are likely what I'm gonna be able to accrue the first year, and moving forward, I'm gonna be able to accrue 600,000 points per year with this card. Now, if you're using a broad justification of 1 cent per point, up to 2 cents per point, you're looking at anywhere between $6,000 to $12,000 that you're gonna be able to accrue in travel redemption points. So really, if I'm paying $250 for this annual fee for this credit card, I'm making a substantial amount of money, or I should say, I'm making a substantial amount of opportunity to travel simply by just charging my credit card. Now, the American Express Gold Card does have limitations when it comes to purchases. Now, you can only select 2 of their designated items to be able to use as purchases. For instance, travel is 1 and merchandise is 1. Those 2 are gonna be my head expenses and the largest expenses that I have on a monthly basis. So those are what I'm going to actually using this credit card for. So if I'm out and about and I need to spend something with my business credit card and it isn't travel and it isn't merchandise, I'm still gonna have my Chase Business Inc. preferred card that I'll utilize as well. So beyond just the fact that I can max out and accrue $600,000 in travel redemption points every single year, there's additional benefits that are minor, but still benefits when it comes to the gold card itself. Now, I definitely love credit cards and the opportunity to be able to accrue points, more points than I would otherwise be able to use if I was just using straight cold hard cash for travel. One of the benefits though of using the American Express Gold Card is the fact that they have a 25% airline bonus, meaning you book your flight with American Express Travel using the membership rewards and you pay with points and you get 25% of those points back. Now, this is something that you can get up to 250,000 points back per calendar year. So to be honest with you guys, the whole reason I have credit cards is solely for travel redemption points. The travel redemption points have had me on a first class trip ticket out to Australia, round trip, surrounded by a bunch of people that honestly I didn't feel like I should be even near. And this was back in 2015, but the total expense cost after I utilized my points was about $98. Now again, this is a cost that probably would have ran me anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000. And back in 2015, I was a graduate student, not having $7,000 to $10,000 of additional money to spend on a first class trip ticket out to Australia. Also on the side of that too, I was able to fly in 2017 to Europe first class again. Not as nice of a flight out to Europe, but it was still the opportunity to be able to fly a longer flight laying down, and that cost me less than $100 as well. Because once again, all the points that I'm accruing from my credit cards are just by using a card to begin with. It would be something I would otherwise be using a debit card to purchase anyways, but on top of this, I'm able to fly to other countries, fly first class, and fly for less than $100 round trip. Now, this is definitely a video that I'm going to come back and revisit in 12 months. When I do officially get this credit card, it's going to be a little bit of time because I do have to close on a couple of my properties, so I don't affect my credit. But I will be making a revisiting video with this video because I want to see the true value that I'm able to accrue from the new business credit card, the American Express Business Gold Card, here in 12 months. Now, I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to credit card redemption points. It's something that I enjoy and something that I've been doing for quite some time, but there are a ton of other videos on YouTube that are going to go in much more depth. But I can tell you right now, with the amount of money that I'm going to be spending with my business and the $130,000 sign up promotion bonus when it comes to miles, I'm absolutely going to take advantage of this, and I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks again, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help, and stay tuned for the next video.